Hello and welcome to another horrifying series with Calibrated Gamer. That's me, Calibrated Gamer. I decided to play Astray, an indie survival puzzle horror game that came out closer to the beginning of this year. Now, I don't know anything about it. I have specifically avoided everything about it. I have played a little bit to test out my video settings as well as to test out the controls, which albeit are a little wonky, but seems to be a good game so far in all. But you know, we'll kind of go in through it together and you'll see a little bit of what I mean. We'll get a little further than I was. I barely got to the beginning. And we'll go deeper within Astray. Hopefully this will be a cool new series. I really don't know. I've heard overall good things about it. Keep in mind it is an indie game, so there might be some issues with it. Several weeks have passed since anyone's heard from my uncle. He spends far too much time in that museum of his. We haven't heard from him. He may be dead. We don't know. I'm going to the museum to investigate, apparently. Also, I've already did this gaming thing, but when you start a new game, you have to do it again. I apologize. That should be dark enough. And okay. Now I don't understand this cutscene, this opening bit. Was I visiting my uncle's museum? And if so, why was I running from a beast? Did I reach a certain point on by car and then like try to make the rest of the way by foot and then I got chased by a monster? Like I don't. It's a little iffy. Also, this is not a museum. The description said I was visiting my uncle who lives in his museum, but it's more of a sane asylum. I feel like I'm back in a wonkier version of Outlast. Look at this. there's a flashlight toggle feature, but apparently he has to do a little, you know, spin around when he pulls up the flashlight. I think it's hilarious. Also, there's a battery counter at the bottom. I think the battery might be replenishable. Like, I think the longer I use it, the battery might go out, but as long as I keep it off, it replenishes itself. I really don't know. I got this far, though. I found out there's an electric fence up above, which was instant death for me. So I think I have to turn that switch to turn it off. I mean, I could, I didn't play this game very long. It's not like I was lost for a long period of time. Most of this area is fenced off. I'm just going to show you real quick so you don't think, oh, he played ahead, so he knows exactly where he's going. So this isn't very much of a blind let's play now, is it? Well, my Cockney friend, I will show you that most of this area is either walled off or fenced off, so there wasn't much more to explore besides this obvious electric fence area. Now, I know electric fences do not work like that. I actually, it's not an electric fence, but I've seen electric fences before, plenty of times. I can tell you they aren't that obvious, you know. But I mean, hey, I'm glad the game at least had some sort of mechanic to show me it was electric fence, so I didn't like rub my face up against it as per usual when I'm dealing with fences. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Run button is L2, jump! Okay. Alright. That's actually a little creepy. And I don't like how wibbly wobbly the flashlight is. I don't like that mechanic at all. I promise, if I was in a, you know, horror story situation, or at least in a creepy area with nothing but a flashlight, I would not move my arm like this. I don't know how much you can see with my webcam, but that would not be me. That would not. That's not how I'd go about it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Kind of a random point. Sorry for going off tangent, but y'all don't care. I mean, about me going on a random tangent. I hope you care about what I'm about to say. I'm super excited. This is the first episode I'm recording for my channel after we posted our first episode of Bro Bits on the Bro Bits channel. Oh my gosh. it actually got some positive like reviews so far. It's actually gotten a few likes and follows. You should go check it out. Brobits, a brand new channel with me and my buddy Will, where we play different games and have just a good old time in general. Oh, I needed you. That's what I need. Now I don't know why there's a hole over here, or why it leads to the outside. I figure it's to get away from monsters, maybe? Are there monsters in this? Are there monsters in this game? I really don't know. I know nothing about this game. Anyway, sorry. You know, it's easy for me to lose my train of thought. Yes! I have a brand new channel with my buddy Will. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Run that intro, please.
I'm Will. I'm Will. And we're the Brobits.
Yes, that is the official intro for the Brobits channel that we've started. It is an animation. We're actually kind of really excited about that. Whoa, I've used a lot of battery. Whoa, my flashlight is still on. I did not know that. Excellent. But yeah, it's a channel with me and my buddy Will, as well as his brother Josh, who is an amazing editor. We've started it, and I'm super excited. We'll start posting episodes after episodes, new series, etc. Right now, Batman Arkham Knight is the series that's going to be posted on Fridays. So be sure to check out Brobits, subscribe if you want to see more, and check that out. Now, I believe Super Mario 3D World will be on Mondays, aka Mario Mondays, as well as Sonic Boom, which we decided to play for some reason, will be on Wednesdays. And of course it'll change once we add new series and new videos, etc. We may expand it to more than just 3 days a week. But right now, just for while we're starting out, that's all we're going to be doing. But we need more viewers, more subscribers. So you should totally go check the link in the description. I will have a link to Brobits. Not only should you check it out, you should like actually watch the first episode. Heck, by the time this video comes out, the second, maybe third episode will be out. So you should go check it out, watch that. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and if you do, please subscribe and please share that channel. My channel's been out for quite a while, and unfortunately it's really hard to get new viewers to it. But this other new channel, Brobits, has not been around for long at all, and it's already gotten a few viewers, so we're trying to keep the ball rolling, trying to, you know, keep more and more viewers, like, checking it out. We're super excited for how it's turned out so far, and hopefully you will be too when you see it. Now back to the matter at hand. What is going on at this game? I've been running around trying to figure out where I need to be. Is that a battery? Ha! Alright, well, I've noticed that, yes, the battery does have a refillable function. Like, as I've been, you know, rambling on about Brobits, it has been, like, replenishing itself. But when I grabbed that new battery, it replenished itself all the way. So, if I just sit around and wait, I don't need batteries? Is that it, game? This is actually very creepy. I don't like that reflection. Now, this flashlight mechanic's actually really good. Like, surprisingly really good. You know, so far with all the control wonkiness, I didn't think it would be, but 17th November 1908. Hello. I don't need a advertisement. I'm sorry, Postal, go away. Thank you. 17th November 1908. I've got that item you're looking for. I'm going to have to ask for twice my usual fee for this one. It wasn't easy to obtain, but I know how much you wanted it. I'll be by the dock at the usual time. You know the spot. Bella. Interesting. So maybe that was a collector or an obtainer, I guess. I don't know what you call them. Sending a message to my eccentric uncle who collects weird items. And she found what he was looking for, but she's charging twice the usual fee, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I just know battery. Also, please let me pick it up. Come on, thank you. I'm very short. Either that or these doors are very tall. Can I not open you? Okay. I think the scariest thing that's going to be about this game is that once something actually does start chasing me... Okay, I'm stuck. Once something actually does start chasing me, I feel like the controls are going to, like, really mess me up. And because of that, I feel like I'm going to freak out. I might freak out sooner than later. I'm sorry. Like, this game... It's got a good atmosphere. It's just the, you know, gameplay itself and kind of just the scenery is a little iffy. Ooh. Cool. Whoop.
Welcome to the Walker's Museum of the Supernatural. You are now entering code.
Alright, so apparently this... What? Was that out there? Ugh. 2nd November 1908. Dear Sir, I, Professor Rupert Walker, apologize, forget my own name, cordially invite you and your family to attend a private showing at my Museum of the Supernatural, of course, on 24th November. The evening will begin at 8 p.m. with refreshments in the main hall. Should you choose to attend, your family will be among the first to experience the museum's many fascinating exhibits, though some are still undergoing work at this time. Pre-RSVP by no later than 15th November. I cannot a word. I hope you are able to accept my invitation, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Yours faithfully, Professor Walker. Professor Walker? Uncle Walker! Has something happened to you, dear uncle? Oh, I hope not. Oh, Uncle Walker used to be my favorite uncle. Yes, I remember. He was a bit eccentric at times, sure. Oh, but he had just the most amazing demonology exhibit. Demonology. Atlantis. Staff only. I just came from staff only. And Anubis. Oh, no, I don't need to look up there. I'm sorry. I got a little carried away, Anubis. I do apologize. What is this? Ah! 3 keys! And as luck would have it, there are 3 amazing exhibits to visit Egypt, Atlantis, and demonology. As if that was an actual thing. Now I am going to check the staff-only area. Because if Uncle Walker were to be in any area, I guess it would be staff area. It would be the staff area, of course, yes. I'm more worried about the wonky controls than I am about the monsters. I'm afraid I won't be able to like make quick enough like reaction times and such. I don't know if there is monsters. They may not be. I really don't. It's definitely got a good atmosphere about it. Dear Professor Walker, following last week's health and safety... Oh, you know what? This is an and. Sorry. Dear Professor Walker, following last week's health and safety inspection, I am writing to inform you of the egregious health and safety oversights I have witnessed within your museum. All these issues must be addressed before I can even consider giving you a green light to open to the public. Blah, 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 blah. Firstly, the elevators to the Atlantis exhibit and to the planetarium must have railings, at least 3 feet tall, to prevent visitors from falling from the elevator while it's in motion. The same restriction applies to the openings left when the elevator is not present. Secondly, while I appreciate your dedication to authenticity, I cannot allow open flames in a public place. As such, all torches, bonfires, and the like must be removed or replaced. Thirdly, I asked your engineer about the safety measures implemented into the various door-opening mechanisms throughout the museum, and was shocked to hear that there are none. These mechanisms absolutely have to be able to stop if blocked by a person or object. The same can be said for your elevators. Finally, all mazes should have clearly defined exits, or staff on hand to guide people through should they get lost. I must have gotten stuck in one of your mazes for a better part of 10 minutes. Even more troubling, though, is that I have heard rumors of one of your early guests' children becoming lost in the maze for hours and were actually locked in the museum overnight. I hope you can appreciate that there's just no way I can allow the museum to open in this state. Please contact me again once these issues have been fixed. Yada yada. Yours truly. Something. Yada yada. Who cares? Alright. And Marshall, you apparently don't understand what I'm trying to do with this museum. I'm not trying to open it to the public for their enjoyment. I'm trying to open it to the public so I can capture them and add them to my demonology collection. I'm sorry, that was Uncle Walker, not me. That was something he would say. Alright, I really don't like how dark this is, let alone the flashlight function. But really nice. I do like the idea of it being in a museum. That's actually really cool, because it's super. Because I mean, come on, a museum would be super creepy at night, and this isn't, you know, oh, what was that movie? Sprinting makes more noise. Why would I need to know that? My flashlight's about to go out. Is this? Gosh. I feel like there's something behind this. And I also feel like I don't want to know. Can I climb up you? I saw the note. I will go back for such said note. But I also want to see if I can get a closer look at this. Hello, Mr. Sphinx. I bet all the mean kids at school added "tur" to your name. What a bunch of jerks. Ooh, I bet I can go up there. Let's see here. Get it, Sphinxter? Okay. Alright, immature. Alley-oop. Nope. Oh, cool. That's actually very useful. Letters and hieroglyphics. That's not how the hieroglyphics work. But, you know, it's still really cool nonetheless. Professor Walker's diary. It's finally in my hands. Bella wrote last week to inform me that she had acquired the crystal fragment I was after. Of course, knowing how much I wanted it, she saw fit to double her fee, certain that I'd pay any amount to get my hands on the artifact. This shard is unlike anything I've ever seen. It looks to have been clearly cut from a much larger stretcher, but the material looks much too hard. Surely such a precise incision would be impossible. It's beautiful, truly magnificent. Its dull glow is soothing, hypnotic even. Now I can proudly put it on display in time for the pre-opening party next week. Oh. My battery died. Oh! Would you look at that? A hole for me to jump into, all willy-nilly. As if I would do that. But first, let's go up here. Get a closer look at this. Because this is obviously going to be needed later. Everyone, pay attention to this. Make notes. Yes, I want to be able to see in the comments that owl equals M as well as slug equals V. I said Z. And F. Oh, good for me. Oh, some of these mean the same thing twice over. That's just peachy. I'll make notes later. I can just rewatch this later. For right now, we're almost at the end of the episode, so I better continue on along. Gonna wait for my battery to replenish? No? Okay. What is that? 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 Oh. Okay. That was not my, best move. But, you aren't watching me for the best decisions now, are you? This is actually a really, I'm sorry, kick-ass museum. I would go to this museum every day if I could. If it involved, like, pressing levers and pushing buttons and like running into the next room, like booby traps and stuff. Holy heck, I'd totally go to this every day. I'm very scared to read this. It's like kind of in the center of the room bit. The tombs of many pharaohs were protected against grave robbers. The resting place of King Teos was hidden behind a secret door in his tomb, which is said to have been guarded by curses and other supernatural forces. The name of the pharaoh himself was used to seal the tomb. Teos. I get it! I get it! The very name himself was used to seal the tomb, and I've already seen the letters of his name, so I already know it. I don't know if that was the puzzle, if I had to see the letters, or if I needed to write it down. I will write it down, though, just in case I need it. But anyway, we'll continue this next time. Wow, I almost said next time on BroBits. I promise, I've been doing a lot of recording recently. Don't forget to check that out. I'll probably put the last 2 videos in this episode as a link to that. But anyway, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've been enjoying. Please like and comment down below if you have. It helps me tremendously. And as always, subscribe so you can stay calibrated. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
So I'm doing this. What just happened?
What did you even do?
I just landed and I got hit by a car.
And then you attacked the car, and then you attacked everyone else.
Oh, I am loving this.
Oh snap.
It told me to hit L1 to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
There's no way.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.